Dawn crackles over the Venezuelan plains, then the sky shudders. A shape rips through low clouds, engines roaring, distinctive, unmistakable. It's the U.S. Air Force's A-10 Warthog, prowling above a dusty road north of Maracay. But this is no ordinary flight. Strapped beneath the belly of America's tank buster is history's most fearsome cannon, the GAU-8 Avenger, now upgraded with a new 30mm anti-tank penetrator that can slice through modern armor like paper. Venezuelan soldiers, massed for hours-long drills, look up in disbelief. None had expected the Warthog, long a symbol of U.S. ground attack power, to appear anywhere near their skies. This is a test, but it's also a message: the United States can reach deep into hostile territory, armed with weaponry so advanced it almost defies belief. The GAU-8 new round chews through armored targets right before television cameras, sending plumes of fire 30 feet into the air. Military experts watching the test gasp as reinforced Venezuelan T-72 tanks are reduced to twisted, burning hulks in under a minute. The earth shakes, social media explodes, Caracas is stunned. The A-10 Thunderbolt II, beloved by its pilots as the Warthog, has already earned a mythic reputation. Designed for survivability and lethality, it's famously built around its 30mm rotary cannon, the GAU-8, a 7-barreled monster capable of spewing depleted uranium or armor-piercing shells at 4,200 rounds per minute. This week's test is different. The new anti-tank round, developed by the U.S. defense sector over 3 years, uses a tungsten core in a fin-stabilized, sabot-encased shell. Fired from the A-10's rotating barrel, it offers double the penetration and better accuracy against moving vehicles. It's the world's most lethal airborne tank killer. Now, it's demonstrated its edge in Latin America's latest military flashpoint. For Caracas, the appearance of the Warthog is a political and strategic shockwave. President Maduro, fresh from mobilizing 4.5 million militia across the country to counter what he calls a Yankee invasion, moves swiftly. Air defense units scramble, Russian-supplied S-300 batteries lock on any unidentified contact, Guerrero fighters patrol desperately, but none can reach the American jet before it vanishes over the Caribbean. On Venezuelan state media, generals furiously denounce the provocation, calling on supporters to prepare for all-out national defense. Meanwhile, U.S. officials leak footage of the test online, framing it as both a warning to cartels and to any regime providing them safe haven. Observers in Colombia and Brazil are alarmed. The demonstration suggests U.S. air power could target paramilitary or smuggling vehicles anywhere in the region. Allies in NATO note the message to Russia and China, both of whom have begun supplying Venezuela with drone and missile systems. Has Washington just escalated the crisis to a new level? Analysts fear so. Even as U.S. Navy destroyers patrol the Caribbean and stealth F-35s conduct exercises out of Puerto Rico, the Warthog's thunderclap resonates across battlefields and newsrooms. With Venezuela's military on alert, and American forces flexing vast power from air and sea, the stage is set for dangerous miscalculation. How will Russia and Iran, key Maduro allies, respond? Will they deploy their own advanced weaponry, or counsel restraint, fearing a cycle of escalation? And crucially, is this the prelude to broader U.S. operations against armored convoys suspected of aiding cartels, or the first wave of a campaign to pressure Caracas through unmatchable air dominance? As ash settles and armored wreckage smolders, one truth grows clear: in the new age of hybrid conflict, firepower and spectacle converge. The world has watched the rebirth of an icon, the A-10 Warthog, now armed with the most fearsome anti-armor weapon ever flown. In Venezuela, allies and adversaries alike draw lessons, plan countermoves, and nervously await the next act. When cannons roar at sunrise, history is never far behind.